Chapter 5?
After an exhausting day of violently slaughtering innocent Yakuza, Natter cheered himself up visiting the hacker he had contracted for a job the night before. It was a quick visit just to pick up a stick of code. Simplistic encoding pillowcases provided the necessary brain stimulation for any desired dream, as long as one would create or buy it. The large companies used it as another form of media, selling different kinds of dreams, from the relaxing Christian heaven with an ever-loving God to thrilling horror nightmares filled with blood and monsters. Meeting my friend Jesus was a popular one. There was also plenty of pornography available, as well as dreams about history and traveling. Natter's hacker had taken a romance dream by Simon Sam, one of the biggest in the industry, and scripted the dream over to the preferences and details provided by Ulrich. To make an original dream was not demanding in skill, but costly in time. It was easier to just rescript the faces over existing ones. Art galleries had mainly become empty spaces with virtual reality productions, enjoyable through the augmented visual cortex or with a visual device creating the imagery in front of one. The physical reality had no taste for enforcers of the beautiful, but rather the human soul saved into an arrangement of ones and zeros. Art and artificial dreams were also possible with artificial intelligence add-ons for projecting, creating, and bending the visual simulation to what the observer desired, with a balanced yet random range of surprise elements. George's favorite was a Scandinavian artist with a piece called Devil's Lake. An AI in a human form guided one through a sun-inspirited swamp with no heat or humidity. It randomly announced that during the walk, a bear, a tiger, and a lynx had observed them, making the spectator feel stressed. They would then look afar into the forest and see what looked like caves, only for it to later calm the dreamer by showing a baby bear cub with a baby lynx run into the bushes. The tiger was never shown unless one would walk around and look for it. The branches of the large trees in Ulrich's favorite work were bent into circles by human effort, time, and the principle of nature's adaptation. One of the main attractions in this illusion was a Viking's mossy cafe. It had tiny artworks for one to inspect in the corridors. Ulrich liked the miniature piece named God's Hand, a brass hand stretching out right above a framed picture of a turtle drinking coffee from a mug. Yet if one would reach for the hand, it was programmed to disappear and leave the sensation that it was never there. Outside by the shady and vine-covered wooden tables, a grand tree stood tall. A large rusty rim was nailed to its trunk. It was at least 5 meters high and quite wide in diameter. At dusk, trolls would come out from the forest to play basketball. Ulrich liked to look up through the hoop, remembering his childhood.